Are you using QR codes the right way? QR codes can do more than just link to a website. They're powerful tools for marketing and customer engagement when used properly. Backed by our years of experience at HoverCode, we're here to walk you through the must-know practices to maximize their potential. But first, what exactly is a QR code? Simply put, it's a digital shortcut. A scannable code that lets users connect with digital content in seconds. Whether it's a website, an app, or a contact form, QR codes provide quick access without the hassle of typing in the link. So why are these QR code best practices so important? Well, it's all about engagement. Well-designed QR codes give seamless, frictionless experience, which permits higher interaction rate. Proper use ensures security, accessibility, and enhances the user journey. And for businesses, this leads to higher conversion rates and more money. Now that we know why QR codes are so important, let's talk about how to use them effectively. Here are some of the best practices that will help you make the most out of your QR codes. Number one, keep your QR code scannable. Scannability is the number one priority for any QR code. If it can't be scanned, it's useless. So make sure your QR code is large enough to be captured from different angles and distances. Typically, at least 1 inch by 1 inch works well, but of course, it's better to go beyond the minimum. Also, don't forget about contrast. Your code should stand out against the background because the easier it is to scan, the more people that will engage with it. Number two, use a mobile-friendly destination. So most QR code scans happen on a mobile phone, meaning your landing page should be optimized for mobile. Like imagine scanning a QR code just to land on a clunky, slow-loading website. That's a recipe for frustration, and the users are likely to leave immediately. So make sure your destination page is fast, responsive, and aligns with the value that your users are expecting to see. HoverCode allows you to link mobile landing pages or even create micro landing pages that house multiple links, ensuring a smooth experience. Number three, include a clear call to action. People need a reason to scan your code. Even a simple instruction like scan to get 20% off or learn more gives users a clear context. It's a small prompt that can dramatically improve your scan rates. Remember, if people don't even know what they're getting from scanning your QR code, they probably won't even bother. So always make the benefit clear and compelling. At HoverCode, you can customize your QR code with different templates and features to align with your branding and provide compelling instruction. Number four, test before you print. Test your QR codes to make sure they work. This might be a no-brainer, but you would be surprised as to how many QR codes are actually printed before tested on multiple devices. Whether you're printing it on packaging, posters, or business cards, make sure you test the code in different conditions, like an iPhone, an Android, and different lighting. HoverCode has a built-in scannability test that saves you a good chunk of the hassle, but it's also worth testing on your phone too. Number five, track and analyze performance. You need to track your QR code performance. QR codes are much more than just a tool to link your users to contents. They're also a valuable source of data. You can use analytics to see how many people are scanning, when they're scanning, and where they're scanning. Tracking helps you understand user behavior to help you optimize your campaign based off real insight. It's a simple step that can significantly boost your ROI. HoverCode specializes in dynamic QR codes, which allows both the tracking and editing of QR codes after they've been made. Number six, avoid cluttered designs. Make sure your QR code has one goal in mind: to encourage scanning. It's tempting to make your QR code look fancy with colors and logos, but beware of going overboard. QR codes need to remain functional above all else. Keep it clean and simple so that it works in all environments, including low light areas. A good rule of thumb is that form should never exceed function for your QR codes. Number seven, place your QR code strategically. Where you place your QR code really matters. Place your QR codes somewhere relevant and popular. For instance, say you run a developer recruitment agency. Consider having your QR code to scan in developer conferences, especially where users are looking for recruitment partners. You want to put it somewhere easy for people to scan. Think like eye level on product packaging or in places with high foot traffic. Avoid hard to reach spots like the very bottom of a poster or very high up on a wall. The easier that it is to reach, the more likely that it is people will scan. Number 8, make it dynamic. Dynamic QR codes are game changers. They let you change the scan destination and track analytics, while static QR codes do not. With dynamic QR codes, you can change the content behind the QR code without having to reprint anything. That means you can run new promotions, update links, or create new pages without having to reprint anything. It's a flexible way to keep your campaigns fresh and up to date. Hovercode offers a variety of options when it comes to dynamic QR codes. Number 9, use high quality printing material. If you're using physical prints, your QR code needs to be high quality and scannable. A poorly printed QR code just doesn't work. Make sure you're using high resolution images and materials that won't fade over time, especially for outdoor use. Printing it right the first time will save you so much headaches down the road. Number 10, ensure there's internet access. Finally, remember that a QR code is only as good as the area's internet connection. In other words, if there's no internet, they won't be able to see the contents of your QR code, and their experience will be ruined even before it starts. Whether it's a trade show, a bus stop, or a conference, just ensure that people can actually connect before they scan. So there you have it. By following these tips, you can ensure your QR codes not only look fantastic, but also deliver results. With Hovercode, you'll have all the tools you need, whether it's real-time testing, tracking, analytics, or customizable design templates to create QR codes that not only engage, but convert. So are you ready to take your QR codes to the next level? Just head over to Hovercode and get started today.